Hello everyone, MemLive's Brendan Quinn here at Welsh Ryan Arena following Michigan's wild 67-65 loss to Northwestern in one of the better games that if you were lucky enough to sit at home and watch that second half, that whole thing, it was something to see. It was a great college basketball game. Michigan came out on the wrong end of it. And when you have games like this, I think sometimes you just have to say that in a really good basketball game, someone has to lose. And in this case, that was Michigan. I don't know if there's any grand criticisms, conclusions to draw that should be wielded at Michigan after that one. Obviously, things could have been done different. Zach Irvin would like to have that three-point shot back that he fired up there on what would have been a possible winning possession. He should have driven the ball. They were in the bonus. He could have drawn a foul. But he did have a clear look, and sometimes shooters got to shoot. He let it fly. Derek Walton would probably like that dribble drive back that he had with about 40 seconds to go on tired legs. He was totally gassed. But you're talking about a guy who carried the team on his shoulders in the second half. He went to the B-saw lane. He went to the basket, put one up, missed. On the game-winning shot by Northwestern, first of all, you have to give credit to Northwestern. Nathan Taphorn on the baseline with Mark Donnell in front of him. Michigan did defend the inbound. That was a beauty. That was a beautiful pass from Taphorn. Put it on the nose, down nearly the length of the court to Derek Pardon, who caught it, and to his credit, gathered himself, didn't just toss up a shot. He was nearly under his own basket. He collected himself, found his way, and dropped one in perfectly at the final horn. It was pretty clear that it counted, and the review showed that. But really good ending to a really good basketball game. Look at it this way: in the second half, Michigan shot 14 for 28 from the field. Northwestern shot 15 for 28. One basket made all the difference, obviously. Surely there will be a lot of folks criticizing probably some of the ending there. I think, it's fair, but in real time, in a road game where you're battling a team that's trying to achieve history, which Northwestern's doing, everyone knows that backstory. That was a heck of a second half for Michigan to hang in and go blow for blow with Northwestern, especially Derek Walton Jr. This one was going to stick with him. Just talking to him in the hallway outside the locker room, and he took that one pretty hard. He did everything in his power to put Michigan in position to win that game. The three-pointer that he hit from the corner with about 12 minutes to go was some stones on that shot. And then a couple minutes later, or a minute or so later, gave them their first lead since early in the game on an end one three-pointer from the wing that was pretty deep, and knocked that one down. And he certainly looked the part of a first-team All Big Ten point guard tonight. But he walks out with a loss, and afterward he kind of said, this is March, and this is how games go in March. And I think he was spot on. These are two NCAA tournament teams that played tonight, and the home team won on a buzzer beater. If you want to go any further than that, that's your prerogative, but I think that's probably the most level-headed conclusion to draw out of this one. But as an observer, it was a heck of a game. I was happy to be here. It was just a wild finish. I was at the Christian Laettner shot that everyone's comparing this to in 1992 at the Spectrum. I was a 10-year-old. I don't remember that one quite as much as I'll probably remember this one, but it was a heck of a finish, heck of a play, and a risky one at that, because if that ball had gone over, if that pass from Taphorn to Pardon had gone over his head and gone out of bounds, Michigan would have had an inbounds under its own basket, 1.7 seconds left, and everyone here would be calling for Chris Collins' head. But instead, a catch, a layup, and that's how it goes. Northwestern gets one step closer to the NCAA tournament, and Michigan is now going into a game at Nebraska and yet another must-win situation. So that will do it for tonight. I will be at Nebraska to tell you about that one. It will be the last regular season game of the Big Ten schedule. and I'll be happy to tell you all about that one as well. And until then, as always, thanks for watching.